Okay, hello everybody. Right, today I'm going to teach you how to make a description and name for keys in Amnesia. To do this, first of all, you're going to need to know how to make an extra English lang file. If you don't know how to do that, I will make a tutorial on that as well, but there are tutorials out there. Right. Okay. So, first of all, you need to start by having the language here. So it says that's just basically the beginning of the file. That's always the same, but make sure it's in capitals. Below that, make category, all in capitals, name equals inventory. Then, I'm just going to copy this across. There we go. Okay, entry name equals, quotation marks, item name, and then here, this bit, that's going to be the name of the key. So you choose the name for your key in the level editor. Mine's called key 1. I'll show you where you choose that name in a moment. So that's just simply stating what item you are going to be giving a name, and then here is where you put the name. This here, that's the name. So you close off with one of those weird bracket things, then you say its name. So mine is called a well-rusted key ... So type that in, and then you finish off the entry by putting another one of those little weird things like that, and then that dash, and then entry. So as you can see, the entry begins here, and then ends here. That's for the name of the key. So now you've named your key, you just need to make another entry, name equals item desk. Desk is short for description. Underscore, and because you want to be giving the description to the same thing you just named, it is once again key 1. That's what mine is called. Yours could be called Flabba-Jabba-Dooba, for all you know. Whatever you choose the name to be, which I'll show you how to do in a minute, that's what you type here. Do that, and then that weird mathematical symbol thing. Here is where you write your description. So let's say I wanted to call mine my description would be a well-rusted key that is well rusted and oddly enough covered in rust. Doom. Entry. Close. That's sugar honey iced tea. I used the wrong thing. That one. Yes. Okay. So there you've got your description for it, and that you would then put your close category here. By the way, when you're closing them, they always have that dash in front of the name. That just shows that it's the closing bracket kind of thing. So close category, and then close language. That is your finished thing. So that's what you do. And now I'm going to show you how to choose the name, this thing here, for the item, so that it will reference back to this script. Okay, so let's go on Amnesia editor. Boom! Okay, now as you can see, oh god, that's my key here, this little thing here. If we click on that, I know it says key _1 here, but that name is used to reference it in the HPS document, which is your scripting document. Say if I wanted to make my key randomly appear in thin air, I'd reference this name, key _1. But when I want to adjust it in the language file, you go into the Entity tab, down to Custom Sub Item Type Name, where if you read this little description that's popped up here, it says, if not empty, it overrides yada yada yada, determines its name and description, or desk, by putting item desk, which you'll remember we typed in, and item name. Okay? That's for you to remember, that's the correct one. And that's where you type in your name. So as I said, if you wanted to call yours Flabba-Jabba-Hooah, that's where you type it, and then you'd have to remember that name, and then put that into your language file. So, let's just minimize that for a second. Bring up my text wrangler. Now, this, as I said, isn't my actual file. This is one I'm making for the tutorial. My actual file is here. And as you can see here, inventory, entry name, mine's called a well-rusted key, but the description's different, and that's just because it's for my map, but it works. Okay, so yes, I hope this works for you guys. Enjoy. Scream. Stop. Capture.